Hey, welcome back to Prophetic Butterfly 111, where your girl brings you the tea because growth looks good on you. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Happy Tuesday. We're going to go ahead and tap in and see what's going on. You can book a reading with me with the link listed below in the description box, propheticbutterfly111.com. All right, this takes you straight to my website. You could book any reading of your choice. All right, so don't get scammed. I do not have a link tree. Just want to make sure you guys know I do not reach out as well. So this is a general collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's see what's going on. All right, my beautifuls, what is going on? First out the gate. Oh damn. All right. We got Ace of Swords. We got Karmic Connection, Temperance in reverse, and Three of Cups in reverse, okay? Underlying energy, we got social media in reverse, okay? So, let's talk about it. What we got going on, Spirit? What is this? What is this? Spirit guys, what we need to know, what's going on with this Ace of Swords? All right? Somebody's got clarity about something. What is it? All right. They got clarity about the Ten of Wands. What about? All right. They got clarity as to why they're mentally exhausted, fatigued, having all these responsibilities and delays. The secret's out with the Moon in reverse. Okay. What else? All right. About this Page of Swords in reverse. All right. The secret's out about somebody that's being vengeful and mischievous, okay? That's why, they're going through these problems. What we need to know. Spirit guys, what else? What does collective need to know? What about this Ten of Wands? The Sun is here. Somebody's been enlightened. Again, that's heavy on the truth and clarity, all right? We got the Nine of Swords here in reverse. So somebody's trying to have hope that, things will be able to recover. They're trying to have faith that they'll be able to recover something. Okay, after going through these problems, they lost the Empress. All right. So somebody's enlightened about why they're having all these problems and they're hoping that they can recover something with you, Empress. Okay. Or they're realizing why they lost you because that's in reverse as well. Okay, what else? What else, Spirit? All right, Divination in reverse and Nice Guy. All right. So I feel like this Nice Guy with Divination in reverse and Nice Guy, maybe this Nice Guy wasn't aware that you were into divination. They didn't believe you, okay? Maybe they didn't believe that you were the Empress for one, and that's how they lost you. For two, maybe they didn't believe that you were spiritual. Okay. All right. And with karma here in reverse, they can't avoid this karma or whatever this is. They can't get out of this. Okay. You don't have any karma and they can't avoid this destruction. It's right here. They can't avoid this karma. Destruction is here. All right. So whatever this was that they abused you. So they abused the Empress. All right. They abused the Empress. And that's why they have clarity as to why they have all these problems, okay? That's why they lost you, all right? They didn't believe that you were spiritual. Now they can't get out of this karma for all this destruction that they sent towards you, all of this abuse that they did to you. And you a whole sweetheart, okay? You a whole sweetheart out here, and they came for you. And that's why they lost the Earth Angel, being obsessive in your energy, all right? They did not expect you to be unbothered. This really bothered them. And they didn't see through the veil who you are. They thought you was karmic. All right? And now they got to deal with this spiritually. Or they chose a karmic over you. They didn't know that you was going to see through the veil about a karmic that they chose. And now they got court. All right? Spiritual court. They got to deal with this issue. All right? Whatever this is they did, it is what it is. All right? Let's see. What's the pressure deck? What we need to know out the pressure deck, Spirit? What do we need to know? What's going on with this person? What's going on with this person? All right. Pressure Inferno. So this person is going through it. Peer pressure, conflict, build psychic attacks and distress. So this person is going through it for not listening to you, not having faith in you, not believing you. We got fraudulent victim here. When the villain cries for sympathy, it's hot air. So it's like nobody's listening to this person. They lied on you. Okay. You know, whatever this is why they're going through this this conflict here. All right. They should have known better, or they should have treaded lightly is what I heard. Okay. They didn't know who you were. They didn't believe it. They chose not to believe it. My whole deck just fell. I was trying to shuffle it. I'm trying to pick my cards up. Y'all hold up. All right. So this person didn't want to believe, you know, that you were who you said you were. All right. Let's see. What else we need to know? What's the fly check? What's the fly check? Check 1, 2, 1, 2. What we need to know, Spirit. All right. Closeted. All right. Skeletons in the closet. Secrets and lies. All right. So I literally said they lied on you. Closeted is here. So it was a lot going on behind the scenes that you weren't aware of, but they could not intimidate you. Intimidation is in reverse, causing worry, fear, and trigger. All right. So they couldn't bring fear to you, and they lost you straight up. You was just like, I'm out. All right. Last two. What we got? A mama's boy in reverse, unsent messages. So you left a mama's boy behind, okay? Her opinion is more important. Places mother above everyone else, okay? And unsent messages. This person is somebody you're not talking to, scribbling without sending. So they're thinking about you and they want to send you a message, but they ain't got the balls, okay? With this in reverse, distorted messages, they know they can't play with you, all right? Scrambled words, misleading, stuck energy, twisted messages. They know they can't play with you. And that's why they not even going to bother. Okay? Because they know you're going to see right through this. Clear as day. Karmic connection is here. What about this karmic spirit? What about this karmic? What we need to know? Straight out the gate, Ten of Swords. All right? So this person betrayed you. All right? It's a lot of resentment here. It was a painful ending. All right. Now this person is bitter that they lost you, High Priestess. We just saw Empress right there. All right. But you healed from this. You already released this and healed from this. And now your dreams are coming true. You're sitting in the Nine of Pentacles, single, sexy, successful, and abundant. And this is the end of a stage. You already let this go. All right. So this person is in their feelings that you released this karmic connection. All right. Let's see. I want to shuffle this real quick. All right. What else we need to know, Spirit? What else does collective need to know when it comes to this situation? What else does collective need to know? All right, Seven of Wands, yeah. You already healed and released this, and now you're protecting your boundaries. You don't have time to play with somebody. With the Death here in reverse, this person literally is just sitting in a position where they're losing everything. Now they're stuck, okay? They're having stagnation here, the Eight of Cups. You walked away. So it's because you walked away, this person is losing things with the Two of Pentacles here, all right? Is this judgment? Yes, it is. You call judgment on this situation. You put an ending to something and you had a rebirth. And once you walked away, that's where this person, you awakened and you had a rebirth, and now this person karma just clicked in. It's like the wheel turned and now fate is here. So now they got to deal with the mess that they made playing with you. Anything else, Spirit? This was in the upright. But we got Six of Cups. All right, now this person wants a second chance, but you're protecting your energy. You're protecting your energy. You're protecting yourself. You're like, nah, no thank you. All right, Chariot in reverse. You know if you go back to this person, it's going to go downhill. This person's going to be controlling and trying to hold on to your energy and take over. All right, with Six of Pentacles, this person wants to come in and act like they want to give to you. All right, and that's going to bring you setbacks. That's why you're protecting your energy. You know this person is controlling. You know that this is going to take you backwards and you're not going back. But this person is going to come in and play on love and tell you that they love you and they want to send you a message and all this shit. But you still showing up as the Queen of Swords. You're going to speak your truth to this person that you know is jealous of you. And that's justice. Okay. This was a divine counterpart, but they lost. They forfeited that situation. All right. 8 of Pentacles is here in reverse. All right. This person lost that opportunity with you when they was lazy and refused to put forth effort into this relationship. So you released it. You said, I'm done, and you walked away. All right. Let's see. Why was this person in this low vibing energy, Spirit? Why was this person in this low vibing energy? All right. It says negging. Believes backhanded compliments to undermine others. Confidence uses subtle insults to make others feel inferior. Okay. So this person has some type of complex here. All right. They feel like things are what they say they are. We got lurking here. Keeping tabs on others out of boredom, curiosity, and loneliness. Clings to the idea of what could have been. Watches from a distance in secret. So somebody is definitely still keeping their eyes on you. Okay. And they're just in this space where they need to heal. All right. This person needs to heal. But they still watching you. They keeping their eyes on you. Anything else, Spirit? Why is this person acting like this for collective? Why? What does collective need to know? All right. We got downgrade. All right. Date someone from a different economic background to feel superior. Chooses a less attractive partner to appear more appealing by comparison. All right. So this person definitely has some insecurities or some type of issues that they need to address within themselves. Okay. Pandora's wrath. All right. Displays explosive behavior with erratic, uncontrollable emotions driven by anger and hopelessness. All right. Reactive and ruled by an under-checked ego. I told you somebody's got some insecurities that they need to address. All right. And that's not fair. All right. That's not fair to their partner. We got mirroring here. All right. Issues are being mirrored and brought to light. Flaws are being illuminated. All right. Revealing patterns like attracts like. All right. So somebody here has attracted the exact same thing that they have. All right. So they attracted somebody that's matching their energy. And I don't feel like they like it there. Okay. I don't feel like they like that version of themselves, what they're seeing. Spirit guys, what else we need to know? All right. Big mistake in reverse. All right. Survivor light found at the end of the tunnel. All right. So I feel like this person didn't, they can't get out of this mistake that they made. All right. There is no light at the end of the tunnel for this person. Like they're done. Yeah. Total loss. We just saw that Chariot in reverse. Property damage, broken beyond repair. So whatever this person did, whatever they got themselves connected to, it's like they're stuck there. Like this is what it is now. Okay. They have to deal with this. Like this is the consequences of their actions. They got to face the facts. All right. What else we need to know? What else, Spirit? Ooh. All right. We got abandonment on this fence. All right. I feel like you abandoned this situation. This person can no longer manipulate you. They lost a healer. Okay. What we got here? All right. Because they didn't release a third party. They didn't get this achieved. You saw through the veil. They didn't want you to see through the veil. You're unbothered about this karmic. All right. They didn't expect you to be unbothered about this karmic film that they chose over you. But you don't care. All right. I don't feel like you care, not a single bit. All right. You're good. So you're like, whatever you chose is what you chose. And, you know, you cool with that. My collective is cool with that. What else we need to know, Spirit? All right. Ally, imposter. All right. Acts like support. Actually a hater. Supports you because others do not. No. Start over. Acts like support. Actually a hater. Only supports you because others do, but is jealous of you. All right. So this person refused to stop being jealous of you. All right. I feel like they didn't want you to know that they were jealous of you. You know. but they never rock with you in the first place, all right? We got boss mode, all right? Commanding presence, decisive, ambitious, owns every move. I run the show. And this is where you are. Remember, we saw unbothered, so you don't care, all right? I feel like you're not, with Ali Imposter, you're not a hater. And you don't deal with people just out of other people. Like, if you don't fuck with them, you don't fuck with them. All right, straight up. Like, you don't care. And the fact that this came out underneath of unbothered, and then we got boss mode here, like, this person is jealous of you because you're in your boss mode. They can't move like you. They can't do the same things that you do. They don't have the skills or the capacity to move like you because of the mindset that they have. All right. And I feel like that's why they're jealous of you. All right. Jaws dropped. All right. It says you got them in surprise mode. They didn't see this coming. Underestimated you to the fullest. What'd I say? I literally just said that. And taunting is here. Teasing is a mean way, trying to get under your skin to annoy or provoke. So somebody tried to, they got with this karmic to irritate you and you don't care. And that's why this person is so pissed. And the whole time you leveling up. You on boss mode and now you got this person sitting there stuck. And this is why they jealous of you. Okay? They like, damn. They don't know what's going on. All right? Look, as I say that, look at this card. All right? It says losing your mind, going crazy, or acting neurotic. Everyone thinks something is wrong with you. You see what others don't. Okay? So it's given like whatever this is that you're working on, they don't understand how you know what you know. Okay? They don't understand how you know what you know. And, you know, Spirit just got you in a whole new bracket. Like, you're doing things differently now. You changed, okay? We did talk about that judgment, how you had that rebirth. You moved up, you leveled up. Like, you're on your boss mode and you don't have time to be dealing with people and their shenanigans. You too focused, all right? You too focused on what you got going on. And that's why these people are losing their mind, all right? They don't know what to think about you. We got quiet cutting. All right, being reassigned to a different role instead of being laid off. So Spirit moved you out the way and gave you something else to do, okay? MVP, workplace MVP, the go-to person everyone counts on inside or outside of the office, okay? So I feel like you bossed up and you're moving in a direction that nobody saw coming. They like, well, damn, you just did a whole 360 and switched it up, all right? Meanwhile, this person is over here in this temperance energy, okay? They're over here in this temperance energy, and you're over there shining and winning, and that's why they looking at you like, what the hell? What the hell, yo? How did you do that, okay? How did you get over there in that energy? How are you doing what you're doing? And you got me sitting here looking wild, okay? They chose to misjudge you, all right? They judged the book before they read it, and now they sitting there looking crazy. All right, they shouldn't have did that. They should have took their time. They should have took their time. All right, what we need to know about this temperance spirit. What's this temperance in reverse? Somebody is definitely struggling and having some obstacles. What do we need to know? All right, somebody took a risk and now they're struggling, all right? Somebody took a risk here. We got the Six of Pentacles here. What is this sticking out? The Two of Wands. All right. So I feel like with temperance here, I feel like somebody projected this onto you. They're in there. Somebody's in their feelings because of the risk that you took. Okay. Now you're in this, now because of the risk that you took, and now that you're in this boss energy, somebody wants to give to you, but this is the end of a stage, okay? But now this person wants to offer you their Two of Cups when it comes to business or love, okay? Like the Two of Cups is literally talking about reunion and getting back together, soulmate. They want to reconcile with you now that they see you doing good. Two of Wands is here, okay? This person had a choice. Now they're looking at the paths that they chose. They like, should I stay over here with this or should I go with that? And this is justice, that they stuck with what they chose, okay? The Ace of Cups is here in reverse. You completed this with somebody that didn't show you equal give and take, okay? They gave you unrequited love. And this is justice, all right? That you left this person. This King of Pentacles, okay, that chose a High Priestess in reverse over you, or they lost you, period. All right, this is why they lost you. They were doing too much in your energy, and Spirit just was like, nah. Okay, what else? Spirit, what we got? Queen of Wands, what's up, boo? We just talked about how busy you were, and here you are. All right, Queen of Wands, ambitious, business driven, sexy, attractive, MVP at the workplace. God gave you a new position, and you got people losing their minds. They don't know how you doing what you do. How you do that there is what I heard. Ain't that Master P? Okay. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. All right. This person is not going to be able to finish what they started. They want to come back in, you know, and try to work things out with you again. And Spirit said no. They got to stay where they chose. Yeah. They want to come in and play more mind games with you. You too sharp for that. What else? And this is Justice. Came out again in a whole nother deck. All right. This is Justice. All right. This is Justice. Your level up is Justice because of everything that you went through with this twin flame. I feel like you're going to get a new one. Three of Wands is here in reverse. Okay. With the Three of Wands in reverse, this person tried to steal from you. This person tried to steal your love connection. All right, literally, or your life purpose, because this is my twin flame awakening card. This talks about divine union, twin flames, complete, and life purpose. Somebody tried to steal your destiny from you. This Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, this is somebody that's very jealous. Confirmation with the very jealous. Okay, this person don't love themselves or anybody else. They're vicious. They possibly have substance abuse issues. Okay. This is somebody that is not going to be able to be a part of your level up. Spirit has already moved this person out of your life. Like, there's nothing else that they can do. Okay? Anything else collective need to know, Spirit? What we got? Unexpected details. Anxious, worried, and nervous, okay? So somebody's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. They trying to get answers. Remember, we saw here, somebody's watching you. They're lurking, all right? Questions asked, investigation, crying to avoid the truth or the tears. They can't get out of this. They got to answer these questions, okay? Unexpected details. Somebody has to provide the answers as to why this situation is what it is. What is this sticking out? All right? Scripted crier. They all crying the same scripted story. So everybody's telling the same lies. Like they sticking to it. They gonna take it to their grave. All right. Public breakdown. Can't contain their emotions in front of everybody. Son's body is about to flip their wig. Okay. The fact that you're doing so well is really aggravating somebody's soul. All right. Karma, anxiety. They can't get out of this karma. Fear of justice, mental crisis, payback is coming. What did we just say? They cannot get out of this, and justice is sitting right here. It's literally sitting right here. They can no longer run from this. They can't avoid this. They have to deal with this, all right? This is what it is, all right? Here we go. They did not expect you to know. Always see it coming, 10 steps ahead, at all times, intuitive seer. They did not know that you were a seer, all right? And it's funny because we have right here divination. This nice man did not believe that you were spiritual. And it's right here again. Okay? They didn't want to believe that you are who you are. And now this is wrecking somebody's mind. It's blowing somebody's mind. Literally. Okay? Jaws dropped. You got them in surprise mode. They didn't see this coming. Underestimated you to the fullest. Okay? They like, what? All right? They don't know. Going crazy or acting neurotic. Everyone thinks something is wrong with you. You see what others don't. All right? They like, how the hell do you know that? All right? And it is what it is. God blessed you with that ability. What else, Spirit, do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else does collective need to know in regards to this? All right, informant. Going undercover to figure out the truth behind sly and sneaky. So somebody is they're going to send somebody in to try to get the tea on you, to know what's going on. Pretty and petty. All right, calling people out in their behavior. Beautiful with vindictive strength. not allowing others to get away with their actions, okay? So I feel like somebody is trying to be sneaky to find out what's going on, and somebody is calling somebody else out. Like, nothing is being hidden. The Spirit said they can't get away with this. Pressed is here. To be upset, bothered, and stressed about a person or situation. Somebody is pressed to find out what the hell is going on here. Crying in a corner. Need for privacy to release. Emotional pain, feeling vulnerable, reverting back to your childhood. And this goes right back to what I said here with somebody needs to heal. Somebody needs to heal and deal with their underlying childhood issues. They got childhood wounds that they never healed, and that's what put them in this position. They were being mean, calculated, and doing too much in your energy. Anything else they need to know, Spirit? Anything else collective need to know? All right, nothing out of this deck. Was I finished with this one? Anything else? All right, this is the energy. Turning the negative into a positive. You're shining from within. Everyone sees you glowing. All right? This is why they press. They don't understand how you're doing what you're doing. You're the MVP. You're getting all this attention. We saw that you're in your victory, and they don't understand. We got champagne problems, okay? Issues or complaints that arise from a position or privilege or relative comfort. All right, more money, more problems. This is in reverse. So I feel like they can't bring you any more problems. Okay, moral posture projects values they don't actually live. So somebody is hating on you. Okay, on the fact that they can't bring you any problems. This person is hating on you, so they can't put their negativity onto you. They're trying to. It says stuck in an era. Whatever your peak year was, you're still living and dressing in it. They can't stop you from this, okay? They wanted to try to project their negativity on you, but they can't stop what God already put for you. It says strecking, okay? Dating someone you perceive as less conventionally attractive or below your league, and hope they will treat you better or move loyally. Now remember, we saw that card earlier over here. That person was doing that. Downgrade, yeah. Date someone from a different economic background to feel superior. Chooses a less attractive partner to appear more appealing by comparison. It's the same thing. So this person definitely has some issues that they need to address with themselves, okay? And now it says Banksying, okay? Slowly withdrawing emotionally, okay, without telling your partner what you're doing. Slowly mentally checking out. Partner is left blindsided and confused. So now this person is trying to get away from this person that they done baited in and got themselves connected to. It's wild. It's like, what are you doing? Okay? What are you doing? Look. This is how you have people out here ready to bust car windows and stuff, doing too much. Now we got the Three of Cups in reverse, okay? Three of Cups in reverse is talking about literally drinking, sex with no love, it's gossip. It's a lot going on in this person's life. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this Three of Cups? All right. We got the Seven of Wands in reverse here. Seven of Wands in reverse. All right. This person is having a lot of difficulty. All right. They got to admit that the game is over. The gig is up. All right. This Knight of Cups here that was lazy and deceitful, that wanted this celebration with you, they got to let it go. They have got to let this go. Six of Cups is here. This person is always thinking about you. They missing you. They thinking about the past and all this stuff. Like, it's time to give it up. They got to let this go. All right? It's over. It's been over. What else we need to know, Spirit? What else? All right? They already lost this High Priestess, okay? They're trying to have the strength to come back. All right? They already lost this High Priestess, and they're trying to regain their strength and be brave. Brave to do what? Three of Pentacles here. To try to come back in and collaborate with you. This person is determined. Four of Swords is here. They want to heal things with you. They're determined to heal things with you. They're trying to gain a higher perspective. Five of Pentacles is here. This person is in a lot of regret. Judgment is here. Maybe they're trying to awaken too. With the Four of Cups here in reverse. Maybe this person is trying to recover things. They see you as motivational. All right. The Page of Cups is here. This person is still in a fantasy. They want to send you a message of love, but they're very clear on who you are. With the Ace of Cups here, they know that you move with pure intentions and that, you know, you're full of love. But the Page of Pentacles here in reverse, though, this person is getting a lot of bad news. All right? They chose wrong. They mishandled you. Okay? Excuse me. What else we need to know, Spirit? What else does collective need to know when it comes to this? All right, they told a lot of lies, and that's how they lost this divine feminine. That's how they lost you, High Priestess. You know, the gossip, the lies, not being honest, real love in reverse. You knew this was not real love. And what is this? And now they're not happy. Okay? They lost this relationship, and now they're not happy. All right? They had divinity too, but they didn't use their intuition. Instead, they wanted to send you all this evil eye that didn't touch, and they didn't want to awaken, and now they mad. All right? This was your equal counterpart, and they forfeited by being negative and just playing with you. I can't make this up. Playing with you. What else we need to know, Spirit? All right? Well, we got chained in regret, bound by the past, bounded by choices of shame. They cannot get out of this, okay? And they were not able to bound you to them. They were not able to put you, to bind you to, you know, having regrets and living in this, whatever this is with them. Nasty attachment, toxic bond, malignant connections, harmful lie. All right? They were not able to tie you down to this toxic lifestyle. All right? And I'm looking at this as this person is not able to get out of this nasty attachment that they got themselves into. Okay? This is driving this person crazy. They are really in their feelings. Look, case of the ex. All right? Ex won't go away. Lingering feelings for the ex. Relationship with an ex. This is somebody that they should have cut off and they chose to stay. And now they're dealing with all these problems with this person. All right? Bloodsucker in reverse. Energy vampire. Depriving you at your own expense. They cannot get rid of this person. All right? You release this person, though. This person is a love bomber. They manipulate love. Grand gestures, okay? This is somebody that don't move in the upright. Gold digger, bloodsucker, exploiter, vampire, money grub, self-serving. They can't get rid of this person. This is what they stuck to. This is what they are bound to. And they can't get rid of this person. That's wild. That is wild. Well, that's what they chose. What else, Spirit? Can I get these two? I'll get these two. YOLO and walking partner syndrome. Feels neglected, resentful, left with responsibilities, feels alone in relationship. This person can't get out of this energy. This is what they trapped to. Low, you only live once, go after your dreams. So this person was moving in this, you only live once energy, and then they got themselves attached to a whole energy vampire that they can't get rid of, okay? This person's got a lot of challenges to overcome, and that's why that Chariot was sitting there looking like that. That's why this card came out here looking just like this. Total loss, okay? They did too much. I'm going to leave that there. Spirit guys, what's up with this social media in reverse? What do we need to know about this social media in reverse? Strength here. All right, what about the strength here? All right, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Wasted logic. What's this say? Wasted logic. Rebellious young man. Bad money news. Okay, bad money. Bad news. Damn. All right, so I feel like you called your power back with the strength card here. I feel like your perseverance and your strength carried you over with this social media in reverse, okay? This person was not able to put an end to what you had going on, all right? If you have a platform of some sort, they were not able to put a dent in that. They were not able to stop you. All right. You were brave. You stood strong. You're very independent. And you maintained your power when it came to this situation. And now this is bringing somebody bad news. Okay. That they were trying to have you stuck. They're getting bad news. All right. That they couldn't get you stuck. All right. This person really wanted to see the worst for you. Two of Cups in reverse. This false love. They tried to bring this opposition to you. Okay. They tried to shut you down because you didn't want to be with them. They're like, oh, you going to leave me? Then I'm going to make sure you don't have nothing. Real ignorant. Very ignorant. Yes, I say ignorant. Okay. Because that's what this person is moving like. Okay. Let's see what else. Spirit guys, what else we need to know? What we got? King of Wands in reverse. All right. So this King of Wands in reverse was moving real reckless with you, and that's how they ended up in this position. All right. This King of Wands had ill intentions for you from the gate, and that's how they ended up in this position, in this stuck position with the Six of Swords in reverse. All right. They tried to get you stuck, and now they stuck. All right. And with the Five of Cups here, they feeling this loss. All right. You call judgment on here. We got the Tower in reverse. They cannot get out of this karma. We just talked about that. All right. So this person made their bed, and Spirit is making sure that they lay in it. That's exactly what this is looking like. All right. Six of Swords in reverse. It came right back out. I can't make it up. It came right back out. This King of Cups, this King of Wands in reverse is stuck, and they are not getting their wish granted. With the Nine of Cups here in reverse, okay? This person was fake and happy, and they frustrated as hell where they are with this person that they chose over you. All right, anything else, Spirit, before we close this out? Anything else? All right, they refused to move on from a situation. They didn't move on. All right, they are enamored by you, or maybe they didn't want you to move on, and they're enamored by you still. All right, their rituals did not work. They could not get you to not be in this high honor. All right, you're still in the position you're supposed to be in. All right, they wanted a family with you, but now they're in poverty. You're no longer confused about this person. Your manifestations are coming true. This person is lustful. You release this Ice King, my bad. This lustful Ice King. You don't have any thoughts about this person anymore, but they still want this commitment with you. They still want it with you. What else does collective need to know, Spirit? What else does collective need to know when it comes to this person? All right, what is this? Make it up to you, okay? Really fucked it up this time. It's so much to forgive. They're not going to be able to make this up to you. That's what this is giving. Like, it's fucked up beyond repair. We got total loss sitting right here still. All right? Property damage broken beyond repair. They're not going to be able to make this up to you. All right? And now there's a nasty fight coming out about this. All right? Toxic fights and conflict. Because the rituals didn't work. They can't fix this with you. They feeling self-pity. All right, woe is me. They feeling miserable, and they know they fucked up. They messed up really bad, screwed it up in an embarrassing way. So now they got to face the facts of what they did, okay? And they can't do it. They can't do anything. All right, and we got financial movement is no longer possible. All right, so we saw that this person is taking a lot of losses, and that's justice for what they did to you. All right, and they were supposed to keep this quiet. Don't tell what you know, play dumb. So they played themselves trying to play you. All right? And now this person is sitting here trying to understand what the hell is really going on. But this is what they did to themselves. All right? Anything else, Spirit, before we close this out? All right, we got buffer here. All right? Protective barrier from external forces, ensuring you don't swing too hard. All right, in one direction, time and delay. So I feel like Spirit intervened here. All right, Spirit intervened here when it came to this situation so you wouldn't hurt yourself further. Limited edition here. You're special. There's only one you. No one else can measure up. Stop comparing your uniqueness, okay? So I feel like Spirit wanted you, you know, to recognize who you are and that you didn't need to be in the presence of, you know, people that don't appreciate and respect you. We got villain era here. Stop people pleasing, making others feel uncomfortable, liberation, reclaiming your voice, okay? All right, so somebody was really trying to hold you back, and Spirit just kind of intervened and negated all of that. All right, disowned is here. Feeling rejected and abandoned, wounds about belonging, identity, worthiness, and shadow healing. This is this person. This person needs to get some healing done, learn to love themselves, and get out of this toxic energy that they've been in. All right, we got mission statement here. All right, blueprint or plan of action, laying out structure and purpose, truthful of goals, stating what you want. Okay, speak your truth. All right, period. High value, irreplaceable or invaluable. You stand out above the ordinary. Worth beyond the surface, on top. Okay, so it's like no matter what these people did to you, you still stood out. You still came through. All right, and you still holding it down. It is what it is. God moves through you, and he moved you right up out this situation and put you in a space where, you know, now you can thrive and you can release this toxicity from, you know, around you, period. Anything else collective needs to know, Spirit? All right, we got fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it all. Stay in the flow. This person did not stay in the flow, and that's how they lost you. You were their divine counterpart, but they chose to go in a different direction. So you walked in the same direction. That's why you're the MVP here. That's why, you know, things are going well. Confirmation for you. But this person chose to stay in this karmic situation, and that's why things are going downhill for them. Okay? It says heart desires. Sing along to your heart song, for it knows what you truly want. True intentions. Okay? And I feel like that's why Spirit blessed you. Okay? You move with true intentions, and that's why you got reassigned. Okay? And Spirit put you in a position of power. All right? And now you got people losing their minds over this. All right? Period. They think you crazy because you know shit that they don't. But it's Spirit working through you. Okay? Let's get a emotion on the floor. I'm just curious. Spirit guys, what we need to know. All right? Serenity. This person does not have any peace. Clearly with total loss there. And they refuse to release the situation. That's why they don't have peace. Okay? And that's why there's no breakthrough. Because they were supposed to let something go. All right? And they feel ashamed. All right? Damn. Well, it is what it is, y'all. This is the reading. Let me get you a universe message. You know I like to close. Spirit guys, what's the universe message closing this out? What is the universe message closing this out? All right? In your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. I said forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing, okay? So keep going, all right? Keep going and just know God got you, all right? God's got you. All right, y'all, this is your reading. Make sure to hit the bell, get all the notifications when I upload, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.